Over the past 5 weeks, My Giant Life has followed the personal stories of 4 women whose tremendous heights have led them through very unique lives. From romantic bliss.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
To disastrous dates.
Oh man, is that her? No. Get this off me. Get out of here.
And heartbreaking family reunions.
You made me. I'm so unique and you left me alone.
Now, for the first time, Hejli, Kolin, Nensi, and Lindsi are gathering together in the same room to discuss how they measure up in a world built for average-sized people. They will share even more details about love.
Do you have a man now?
Their newfound sisterhood.
It's like wearing your biggest insecurity out the front door every morning.
Hugging etiquette. And reveal painful moments from their past.
He said, I'm very proud of you and you don't have to settle for a man who was like me.
I'm Shawn Robinson, and we're about to take television to higher ground. This is My Giant Life Big Updates. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, I am with the women whose personal lives were featured on My Giant Life. Lindsi, Hejli, Kolin, better known as Coco, and Nensi. We've all had a chance to get to know these 4 exceptional women and learn about the challenges they faced. Now, they're going to get to know each other. And ladies, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Are you excited about today?
So excited.
Great, fantastic. Yeah, now, one of the things I found most fascinating in the show was hearing you, and in some cases your parents, discuss your size as children. So before we dive into all of those questions, first, let's take a quick look back at your lives from the beginning to see what it was like growing up to such great heights.
My height has always been challenging since kindergarten. I mean, I've always been a head taller than everyone.
All right, you have your journal up on the board.
By 7th grade, I was 6'7".
Look how little her hands are compared to your feet.
Oh my goodness.
My name is Lindsi. I remember I went from a shocking 6 foot at age 9 to 6'7" at age 12.
I'm glad we started as friends and things kept moving, you know?
Even though you had a crush on me.
I was actually pretty normal size. I went from 5'2" to 5'11" my 8th grade year. And then after my freshman year of high school, I grew about 1 inch or 2 every year until my sophomore year of college.
Is that the bike you had done custom?
It is. Isn't it great?
My name is Kolin, also known as Coco. When I was growing up, being tall was pretty hard. People called me giraffe, giant. The hardest part was just being different than everybody. As a youngster, you really kind of want to just blend in. Being so obviously different than everybody was really hard.
Wow, that certainly gives us a taste of what it was like growing up as a tall kid. But Lindsi, let me ask you, what are your memories about what it was like being so tall?
I remember that I didn't know that I was tall until other people told me I was tall.
Really?
Yeah. I remember I used to play in the field, and I was a tomboy, so I'd play in the fields and play with the boys and stuff. And then all of a sudden they started telling me, "Oh, you're very tall," or "Lindsi's tall. She's really tall." And they started kind of whispering behind my back, and that's when I started feeling a little bit worse about myself.
So when did you first know that your height set you apart from your peers? Nensi, did you know early on that something's a little different here?
No, yeah, I did. I mean, preschool and kindergarten.
Preschool, that early?
I was always a head taller than everyone. I mean, they would say, okay, line up from shortest to tallest for lunch.
I know.
Well, let me head to the back.
Shortest to
I
tallest.
already know where I'm
So
gonna be.
so you were always at the end. Okay, Hejli, how did the other kids treat you?
Well, I wasn't super tall growing up. I was pretty middle of the pack. And then I went from 5'2" to 5'11" in a year.
Right,
And it was
you
just
had a
this,
growth spurt.
Skyrocket.
Were your friends thinking,
My best friend from middle school is 5'2", and we were the same height. And by the time we got to high school, I was 6 foot.
Coco, what did other kids treat you differently because of your height?
I was treated differently occasionally, well, actually quite often. But I think class pictures, tall girls or tall people in general, were either the trees in the middle or were the bookends.
Now, most of us cannot fathom what it would be like to live life at 6'6", 6'7", but one of the things each of you did so well in the show was offer viewers a glimpse at some of the everyday challenges your heights present. I want to take a look at some of those moments and talk a little bit about that with all of you.
One of the greatest things about being tall, there isn't one surface in my house that I can't reach. If your refrigerator is all dirty and dusty, I'm gonna know. If the ceiling fan is all disgusting and filthy, I'm gonna find out about it. Head's right there.
God, I hate this dishwasher. I hate loading it.
The dishwasher, pain in the ass to load because it's so frustrating to have to bend over all the time.
When I'm sitting in chairs, there's actually a certain trust factor because normal people just sit down in a chair. I have to bend and then just kind of fall.
That's unfortunate. You should be more bruised than you are.
Showering, doing laundry, just little day-to-day things that people kind of take for granted that you have to think about or adjust to.
All the way down there, Nance.
I mean, when I've been down, I'm down, and then once I come up, because I am so tall, it takes a while for the blood to get back to my head.
Okay, I didn't think about any of those challenges. You don't think, when you're an average-sized person, you don't think about that. But Hejli, how does your height affect your daily routine? I mean, you know, reaching is fine, but bending, not so good.
I have all the top drawers. My husband has all the bottom drawers.
Okay.
No, it's when I played at college volleyball, all my teammates always took a picture, clothed in the shower, because it was laughable because the shower head's at your belly button. You know how it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
What about some of the other things that really bug you as being a tall person?
Just all of us, our knees are in our face.
Right.
You know?
So these sofas and chairs need to be higher.
Yes. That's right.
And I agree.
Okay, what about how it affects your body other than that, you know, in terms of your knees or anything else about your body that is affected because you're so tall?
Yeah, a lot of growing pains, a lot of knee problems, a lot of back problems, you know.
Leg cramps.
Especially if you play sports, it's a lot of wear and tear on a lot of body. And so your bodies just get affected and...
Okay, but there are some good things about being tall. We're gonna get to those because we followed each of you this season and marveled at how you maneuver through life. Now, Nensi, you are the youngest, so we are going to start with you.
Okay. Driving a car when you're 6'9" is difficult, but I'm really excited to get my driver's license.
Oh, Nance, come on, you stopped too quick.
It's your brakes.
It's not the brakes.
Like, what the heck? Being 6'9", I've obviously stood out in school, but now that we won state championship, everyone knows who I am, and it makes it even harder to hide.
For prom coming up.
Do y'all know who y'all are going with?
Who do you want to ask you?
I would like to go to prom this year just because most of my friends are seniors, and the only way I could go is if a senior asks me to go to prom.
Nancy Bell Moki, would you love to go to prom with me? My baby girl's going to prom!
Not only do I get to go to prom, but I get to go to prom with the guy I like.
Ready for an awesome night?
Yeah.
Me too, it's gonna be fun. I wanna see the dance moves.
Okay, what happened after that, after he put his arm around you, Nancy?
Let's not say.
Let's not say it all. Okay, when he said, would you love to go to the prom with me? Actually, what he should have said is, I'd love to go to the prom with you, but that's okay. I'm gonna give him a pass. How did you feel when he stopped in front of all of the kids at school and said that?
I mean, I would have thought that he would have had a problem with asking a 6'9" girl that's almost a foot taller than him.
That's okay.
But the confidence in him, I didn't mind it. I liked it.
It was kind of cute. And you got to get all gussied up, as we used to say, with your curls and picking out the dress. What was that process like for you?
It was fun, but it is a lot of hard work to get the dress altered to how it suits you and finding shoes and just regular things. I mean, I love getting my hair and makeup done and nails. I like getting glammed up, so I enjoyed the whole process.
Did the rest of you go to prom? Did you all go to prom? Lindsi, did you go to prom?
No, I was playing basketball in Louisiana.
So, Kolin, you went to prom. Was your date shorter?
I went to 2 proms and 2 homecomings, and my date was always shorter.
Always shorter. Heyli?
I went to prom, but my date was taller.
Oh, really?
Nice.
You were shorter. So overall, was high school a good experience for all of you?
No.
No.
I agree. I'm still in the process of high school, and high school's not my thing.
Yeah, college gets so much better, I promise.
Just because, but it doesn't have anything to do with your height, right?
Not anymore. At first it did, but I mean, high school's either for you or
Kids are
not.
mean. Kids are really mean.
Yes, they can be.
I enjoyed high school because I played sports, and I excelled at sports, so my main focus was on athletics. So because I excelled at that, I had a good time in high school. I also had friends that would stick up for me. So if people were being mean to me, I didn't have to worry about saying anything back. My friends would come full force.
Good. When we come back, we'll learn how to hug when you're nearly 7 feet tall. Welcome back to My Giant Life Big Updates. We are joined by Lindsi, Nensi, Kolin, and Heyli, who are sharing the ups and downs of their very, very unique lives. Now, each of these ladies will tell you when you are as tall as they are, you're always making adjustments. For example, the act of hugging requires special skill and technique. Just take a look.
Coco's home. Welcome back.
How's it going? Hugging short people is awkward.
Give me a hug.
Okay.
Hey, Nancy, how you doing?
Good, thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me.
Okay. I've actually had people say, how do I hug you? Because if you go in straight forward, you do end up with people in your chest.
You look fantastic.
I do see a lot of tops of heads, and I know everybody's bald spots.
Thank you, sweetheart. All right.
Sometimes don't you wish people would just not hug you because you have to bend down or you have to, like you said, see the tops of their heads?
But how many people tell you guys give the best hugs?
Right, that's why I love
That's
hugging.
actually right. That's actually true. Okay, what other adjustments do you have to make being a tall person when it comes to interacting? High fives?
Well, you can't really hear people either.
Yeah.
So sometimes you're like, what?
Big thing.
Yeah, for a long time in my childhood, my mom thought that I was deaf because I grew very fast, too fast. So I went and I got checked out. No, she can hear just fine. She can't hear you because she's too tall. She grew too tall too fast.
Yeah. Okay, would you give me a hug right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So should I do like this? But like if I do like this, I'm in your boot.
Right, and then I go like this, and then we go, okay.
And then, so what are we supposed to do?
Well, typically this is what I do. I go,
Okay.
Shauna, it's so nice to see you.
and then I put her down, and then I go like this.
That would be
and then we do
very
this.
memorable.
We do high fives. Shauna, we're not done.
That's right. Sorry,
We do high fives. Yeah. And that's
right.
And that's how tall girls rock.
Hugging and hand-holding is one thing, but when you're all grown up and looking for love, the challenges are magnified quite a bit. At 36 and 6'6", Kolin is in hot pursuit of Mr. Right.
I don't necessarily meet guys that are right for me. It's very hard to find guys online.
I lied on that profile, you know.
Oh, yeah?
What else can you do?
Nice.
You know?
Guys lie about everything online. How old they are, how fit they are, how tan they are, what kind of jobs they have, what kind of car they drive. I don't necessarily put my height in my profile, so unless a guy really wants to know, he doesn't actually find out how tall I am until he meets me.
Oh, man, is that her? No. Get this off me. Get out of here. What is this? I'm out of here, man.
How are your conquests going?
Well, I'm at yoga with my gay friend. Does that answer your question?
Chris suggested that I hire a matchmaker.
Your height is an asset. I'm gonna find you the perfect match. 6'6", that's nothing. There's somebody perfect out there for you.
You must be my date.
I am.
Hi, I'm Coco. Travis, very
give me a
nice
hug.
to meet you. Okay.
Winner. Okay, let's go back to the guy on the pier. I hate him. Oh my gosh. What was your reaction when he just turned around and like hightailed it out of there?
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, Like I say on television, I'm a niche product. I am not for everybody.
But he was a jerk, though. Don't you think he was a jerk?
But we deal with that all the time.
I mean, he's missing out on something that's great.
Right.
Like, her height, like our height is
we deal with that all the time. Like that's a genuine response all the time.
You mean when a guy sees you for the first time?
Yeah, like we'll be sitting down and like because we look like normal people sitting down, but then when
you stand up and they're like they'll hit on you at the bar.
They'll hit on you at the bar.
And you stand up, they're like,
right.
Where's the door?
Where's the door?
Yeah, I've had guys go to the bathroom and never come back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me so mad. Okay, do you believe that there's somebody perfect out there for you, Kolin?
I think there's somebody perfect for everybody. I mean, I don't have the traditional dating philosophy. I very much commend people like Hejli that believe in that and can make it work.
Yeah.
But I'm a little different, you know. I really enjoy my free time. I like my space. And my ideal partner is on their own journey, and we enrich each other's lives instead of being the focal point of them.
One woman who has made her relationship work is 22-year-old Hejli, standing 6'7". We experienced several very memorable moments with her, including her engagement and eventual wedding to Brian, a man nearly a foot shorter than she is. Let's take a look at her romance-filled journey.
My name is Hejli. I'm 6'7". I'm a grad student. I'm also currently trying to play professional volleyball overseas. My dad is 6'7", and my mom is 6'2".
Oh my gosh, you guys are so tall.
Wow, wow, you're really
Thanks for
tall.
having me. Yeah.
So it's in the genes.
You're not gonna be able to see over me.
Brian is my boyfriend of 2 years. He is 5'8". He's awesome at really knowing how to make me feel so special.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
We're getting married!
Every little girl dreams about their wedding day. That's pretty standard. It's just weird being in a wedding dress.
I love Brian.
I love him
He seems
too.
like he is a really, really secure guy. And it does not matter to him at all how tall you are. Did you have a problem with his height more than he had a problem with your height?
I think originally, and it wasn't Brian, you know, I had the same, like, I want to feel small and protected and secure and dainty and, like, all of these things that you want to feel as a woman. And I thought that was a physical stature thing. And so I always dated tall guys. I always dated big guys. And I met Brian, and he, like, I totally friend-zoned him.
Oh, so you weren't even thinking about him in a romantic
No, and we had just become
capacity at
very
all.
good friends. And he totally changed my heart about it, and he made me feel so protected and beautiful and confident, even, despite the height difference. And it was like, you know when you found the right one, and like you feel like you're a better person.
Right. He's really sweet.
He
He's
is.
very sweet. You watched her wedding. What did you think? Did you think about...
I want to see the ring in person, though.
Oh.
I gotta see it.
Right. She's been flashing it everywhere.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Is that rose gold?
It is.
Oh,
He did a good job.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful. I'm telling you.
He designed it himself.
He did?
He did. He
Wow.
Nice. I know.
Very nice. Now, Hejli, when it comes to having kids, tell me the truth. If you had the choice and your daughter, was going to be 6'7" versus 5'4", what would you prefer?
6'7".
Really?
And, you know, I want, and Brian and I have talked about this, that like we hope the kids end up with my height and like his athleticism. And it's like with our luck, it'll be the other way around. And
I love that. Now, when we come back, we'll talk about Hejli, her father, and her rocky road to the altar.
My dad gets a really bad rap of being like overbearing and protective.